Good morning, everyone from Arrington, Coombs, Hilliers, Meadowwood, and Whiskey Creek. This morning, I would like to talk to you about a database at Vancouver Island Regional Library called Creativebug. So when spring break is coming up, usually kids are looking for things to do. So I wanted to share the database Creativebug with you because it's a database all about learning how to do hobbies. So in order to get to the database, you're going to go to Vancouver Island Regional Library. And at the top, there is a menu and it says read, watch, listen. You're going to hover over read, watch, listen, and a drop-down menu comes down. Then you're going to go over to audience and you're going to click on kids. Once you click on kids, you get to the kids page. If you scroll down, you'll see the information for Creativebug. So Creativebug is an art and craft education resource, and there are thousands of online video classes taught by leading instructors. And so in order to start using Creativebug, you first need to provide your first and last name and an email address. This is something your parents can help you with if you don't have an email address. Then you just click the launch button and it will take you to Creativebug. Then you enter your library card and your PIN number. And once you do that, voila, this is what comes up. So what I want to concentrate on is basically the stuff on this site available for kids. So you'll see at the top that there are classes, daily practice, and resources. So briefly, I'm going to show you what's under classes and what's under kids. You'll see under the kids menu that it's divided into items for kids 5 years and up and 8 years and up. So we are going to look at the things accessible to kids 5 years and up. So if I click on that, it comes up with a whole bunch of videos that you can do over spring break or any other time really. So a couple that I want to draw your attention to that might be really useful right now is this DIY Easter Bunny ears one that you could do for Easter. And there's also a couple of videos on here for puppets and a puppet theater. Vancouver Island Regional Library over spring break is having some items available on our website in regard to shadow puppetry. So if you're really interested in puppets and shadow puppetry and all the things related to that, you can go to our website and see this information, or you can try a couple of videos on here regarding puppets. But what I would like to offer you is a challenge for spring break. So under daily practice, this is an area where you can go to do a daily practice of a specific artistic thing that you would like to learn. So the one that we would like to do is for kids 5 years and up. And it's a daily drawing challenge. So I'm going to click on that video. So you can see that all of the videos are divided up into chapters. Each day has a short little video that you can learn how to draw something. The videos are really small, so really easy items to draw to. Some of them are just on basic patterns like lines, eyes and mouth, plus signs, rings, and sea creatures. So we're going to look at a couple of these videos just so you can see what they contain. So one video we're going to look at is called Day 4 and it's Night Sky.
I have this Pinterest board called Moons, Moths, and Nightly Things. So this little series is night sky inspired. We're also going to limit our color palette. I'm working with mostly grays and then neon yellow. We're going to start with moths, little tiny moths. And these are really loose. You're roughly making like kind of a butterfly shape. Maybe some of these are chunkier and have 4 wings. Maybe some have just 2 wings. They're kind of scattered all over. super loose. I'm gonna go in with a slightly darker color. Do their little bodies, maybe their antenna. I really love moths. I'm not a huge butterfly fan, but I really love moths, and some people are really creeped out by them. And moths are always drawn to the flame, so that's where our neon yellow is gonna come in. I'm just gonna do some sort of like light strokes. I just really like the color combination of the bright neon against that really muted neutral gray.
So there you can see that this is really easy drawing, and it requires very minimal materials. All you need is some paper, and you can use either crayons, markers, or pencil crayons. Let's take a quick look at another item that's really easy to draw.
We're about a third of the way through the month, and we're gonna keep it simple today because you can really take this one theme and play with all your color combinations and take it wherever you like. I'm just gonna do dash marks, start simple. So they're kind of like our confetti marks that we made in some of the other days. I'm working with just 3 colors, cool kind of color palette. You could concentrate these in one area, in one color. That could be kind of fun. These actually layer over really nicely, so you can play with layering them or just doing them on their own in the white space. Just scattering them throughout. Done. Let's do something like more elongated dashes. I'm gonna start with my brush pens again. These are kind of like if you took a microscope and looked up like little stitches in a weave or something. It's very close up. Add some of this color.
So as you can see, again, really easy to draw. Let's take one final look at a day close to the end of the month.
It's the last day. What are you gonna do tomorrow? Hopefully you'll still be drawing. We're gonna finish this month off with some sea creatures because they're fun, and the ocean is a very deep, unexplored place, so there's many things that you could draw. I'm gonna start with seaweed. This is fun because just by pressing and lifting, you can kind of get that thick and thin that we've been playing with this whole time. And it totally mimics seaweed. Could draw a mermaid. I love mermaids. I used to tell my friends, little girls, when we would go to the beach that all the seaweed we saw on the beach was actually the sea spinach that the mermaids didn't eat.
All right, so that's 3 different drawing exercises in the 31-day challenge. What I would like you to do for your challenge is try to pick out 5 videos that you can watch in this challenge. If you want to do it for the whole month of March, that's fabulous, but 5 is enough. And once you finish 5, then I'd like you to email me at spierce, Pierce, at virl.bc.ca, and I'll enter your name in our Creativebug draw. So if you win our draw, then you can come to the library and pick up some craft supplies in order to do more Creativebug videos. So something to think about over spring break. Thank you for joining me for this Creativebug video, and I hope you try the drawing challenge. We'll see you next time in our next video for spring break. Thanks all my friends from Arrington, Coombs, Hilliers, Meadowood, and Whiskey Creek.